1994, kind of the first one I remember really watching. 94, yeah, when Brazil won it on penalties. I remember watching that World Cup. I was kind of just getting into football, you know. I was about 8, I think. From my point of view, probably the one that stands out most is when I was only about 15, 16. I was watching the 2002 World Cup and I was obviously following Ireland, and Robbie Keane scoring the last minute goal against Germany it was to get a draw, you know, 1-1. But that was a big moment. I think if you probably ask Seamus and that, they'll probably say that as well. That was a kind of big moment. Probably 2002, to be honest with you. I just remember because it was in Japan and South Korea. Most of the games were on quite early in the morning or sort of early afternoon. It was the first time I'd experienced that, watching games at 9 o'clock in the morning. I just remember there's a lot of goals in it, a lot of exciting games. Smaller teams beating big teams, you know, like South Korea putting Italy out. Kind of just was an exciting tournament all round, and Brazil won it again. So, and I was happy because Ronaldo, after France '98, you know, he was written off. World Cup final, comes back and scores 2 in the final, you know. Obviously I was just born. I wasn't born, I was just born, but it's got to be Maradona's against England. That's the best World Cup goal, I think. Maradona again, you know. I watched a lot of videos and stuff on Maradona when I was younger, and you know, that Argentina team he was in weren't a top team, you know, but he kind of led them the whole way there on his own. Kind of single-handedly won the World Cup. I know the team was in were okay, but he was the one that got them there and done it all again. And to be fair, got to the final again with pretty much the same team in 1990, didn't he? So, Maradona. Although you can't argue with Pele, can you? 3 World Cups. Can't argue with that, can you, either? So, but Maradona, from Pele was before my time, and Maradona, you know, I kind of was seeing videos and stuff, and he was always a player I looked up to, you know, when I was younger. Yeah, actually, probably Materassi's headbutt, you know, and everything that came after it. Like, it was Zidane's last ever game. He'd scored that goal, chipped the penalty. It went past the line, but he wasn't even bothered, was he? He just ran away, knew it was in. Chipping the penalty in the World Cup final in your last ever game, then getting sent off, and then I remember him walking past the World Cup and he didn't even look at it, didn't even acknowledge it, you know. Stuff. But it was a strange moment, yeah. But kinda not a good send off, but it kinda not blew him up, but it's made him. Although he didn't need to do that to stick in everyone's minds, he was one of the best players ever. But everyone always remembers that, don't they?